you want to come to Australia on a work visa. That is, you want to come to Australia on a visa sponsorship. That is, your employer will sponsor you to come to Australia. It is possible, and this is how you are going to achieve it. You're going to find a job. Is it possible? It is possible. In this video today, I'm going to show you two very important information. One, 5 websites where you can find visa sponsorship job in Australia. Number 2, the employers that are qualified to employ you to come to Australia. That is on period. Now, let me explain. In Australia immigration, there are certain companies that are allowed to employ you to come here. Okay, so the list of accredited employers, the list of employers that are supposed to bring you in Australia, the approved employer, there are a lot of them. I'm going to release that list to you in this video today. So, if this sounds like something you want to hear, please sit down and let's begin. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Jane Kenny's Creation, where we keep it real. My name is Jane and I live in Australia. Welcome. All right. Some people keep saying Australia has work visa. Australia does not have work visa, but I need to explain to you. Most of Australia temporary resident visa, permanent resident visa are work visas that they will allow you to work in Australia. For example, visa 491 does not require you to have a job, but you can come to Australia and do any type of job you want. Visa 190 does not require you to have a job in Australia before you get it. It is a permanent resident. When you come to Australia, you can do any job you like. The same thing is applicable to visa 189 and so on. Now, let's talk about the core employer-sponsored visa, which is the employer will bring you over. You don't need to spend your money. That is visa 482. All right. So if you are someone that needs visa sponsorship, please sit back and let me show you how you are going to achieve this. All right. It is achievable. It is doable. People are doing it. You can do it. All right. Let's go. All right. So before we go, to the employers, let me show you the visa we are talking about. Okay, so the visa we are talking about is visa 482. 482 is employer sponsored. They have different stream. It is called job in demand, skills in demand visa. Okay, so your employer will support you. Most people that have gotten this visa, the employer paid for everything. It is a family visa. And another visa is okay, so visa 482 is a temporary resident visa. After you have worked for your employer for 2 years or any other employer, you qualify for another visa that is a permanent resident. However, there is another visa you can come with if you are a high skilled person, visa 186. Okay, I want you to know that visa 186 is permanent resident visa. Most employers do not pay for the fees, like the visa fees. They will give you the visa sponsorship, you go pay for yourself, because is a permanent resident. Is not like 482 that is a temporary resident visa. Okay, so if you're highly skilled, there's no need of you going to temporary resident, which is 482. Just stick to 186. Okay, all right, let me quickly show you the website. Actually, there are more than 5. I will quickly show you that before we go to the list of the employers. I'll be super quick with the job site because you can search them and find them. Number 1 is Career One, career1.com.au. Okay, so you can go here and search for job. You can search visa sponsorship job. You can search local job. You can search visa sponsorship job teacher, visa sponsorship job chef, or chef with with visa sponsorship, teacher job with visa sponsorship. What again? Okay, now I've forgotten all the jobs in this world. Accountant with visa sponsorship job, or you can just search local jobs and see how you go about it. Okay, however, it is recommended that if you are needing a visa sponsorship job, please search for visa sponsorship job. Okay, all right, let's move to the next one. Number 2 is Indeed Australia. You see that? Indeed Australia, au.indeed.com. You go and search it. Okay, you can go to Google and search it. It is called Indeed Australia, or au.indeed.com. You go there, you search for job. You can search for local job, you can search for visa sponsorship job, the way I've explained in the past, okay? Search. If you can't find a visa sponsorship job sometimes, check local jobs and see if you can write them some email. Please don't tell them how you want to run away from your country. We are not saying that. Tell them what you offer them. Very brief, short, concise, okay? Straight to point, all right? Yeah, you search. So you see, you can get a lot of job here. Indeed, Australia. We move to number 3. Seek.com.au. Seek Australia. If you want to search it in Google, Seek Australia. Here you can search visa sponsorship job or your job title. You can also add classification. When you click on classification, you will see what your different occupation. You can choose it or you don't choose. You just type and search, okay? Seek Australia. These are the job I searched now and I found them. All right. You find this in Google. You don't need to stress. However, remember, I always drop a link. I will do that as well, okay? All right, let's go to number 3. No, number 4. Yeah, number 4, okay? Yeah, number 4 is Jora Australia. That is au.jora.com. au.jora.com. It's the same thing. Go there and search for job. The way we have said it, this is it. Number 5 is Workforce Australia. Workforce Australia. You see that Workforce Australia? There's a lot of job here. Please go look for job in Workforce Australia. You see, you can search location. That is the state or territory. However, if you don't know it, just leave it to be in the whole of Australia. You search for job, then you apply. Okay? Yeah. Number 6 is Azuna. Azuna.com.au. Azuna, okay? So you go to Azuna, you search job the same way we have mentioned before, okay? It is Australia job website, azuna.com.au. You will find a lot of job there as well. Remember, when you are looking for international job, you need to exercise patience, okay? It's not something you go now and you get the job you want. It's a continuous process. It is a continuous effort. Okay. All right. The last one is LinkedIn. I try to search, but because I have a profile in LinkedIn, it keep bringing me back to my profile and I don't want to show you. However, in LinkedIn, you search for job. Okay. And you'll find a job. This is LinkedIn. This is how it looks like. There is job in the menu, job menu. You can search for job. You can decide what type of job you want, which location, and so on, and you'll find them. Okay. All right. Without wasting your time, let's move to showing you the Australia employers that can give you or support you or sponsor you for these 2 visas we have mentioned. Okay. All right. So we are here. Okay. List of accredited employers for visa sponsorship in Australia. Those 2 visas we have mentioned, visa 482 and 186. Okay. Number 1 here is Flying Bank Production Pty. All right, before I start calling them, however, the link will be dropped in the description section of this video. If you don't see it, please comment on this video and I will send you the link. All right. However, how do you find this company? Just copy them and go to your browser and paste them. Okay, you paste them in your browser, you go to their page. Now, another thing you need to note, when you get to their page, you go to their career site from the menu or job site from their menu and check if they have any available site. And if there is any contact person under the HR, you can send email with your CV and supporting letter. Please go straight to the point. Okay, go straight to the point and don't tell the story of your life. No one cares. Tell them what you offer them, they have to gain if they employ you, if they consider you, okay? If you're going to tell that part. Or you wait when the job is advertised. Another thing you can do is that you can go and subscribe to their mailing list, so that once there is a job vacancy, you will be notified via email, okay? Then let's be checking them, okay? Just like I said, there are a lot of them. Flying Bank Production, Employer Mutual Management Pty, Crawford and Company Australia Pty, Essential BMV, Mecca, Little Company of Mary Health Care Limited, there are a lot. Okay, Aspect Studio, HPF. So sometimes from the name of the company, you might actually deduct it might give you an idea of what the company is into. Okay, or you just copy them and go to a browser and put them there. You know what they are up to. Okay, now I won't be able to read all of them because I'll provide you where you will see them and make use of them. However, I want to say something about those employers. There are so many people offering people fake employment online, okay, asking them to pay to be given employment or a job. Please, there is no company in Australia that would do that because it's problem. There is no company, established company in Australia that will ask you to pay them. It's against the policies, it's illegal, okay? So automatically it's scam. Another thing is that when they offer you job, please can you come to this place and check if that company is listed here, okay? Check them and see if they are listed here. Okay, so in the link too, I will put a link where you can go to the government website also to see where they put their name and their company emails and phone number as well. So you can even ask a company or send them email when you locate them and find out if actually they are the people offering you this job. There is no harm in trying. But what I'm saying is that if a company or a prospective employer asks you to pay any money, or is a scam, you don't really need to send me DM to ask me because you already know. It's not done in a developed world, in a Western world. No one does that. Okay? All right. So go through this and make use of it. All right. Okay. Now you know you can find Australia job on your own without anybody scamming you. Why not try? Please do like my video, share and subscribe.